Hello, grade 2. How are you all? I hope you're doing great. In the last session, we talked about the difference between the 2D shapes and the 3D shapes. Okay, today we're going to talk about 2D shapes only. Okay, how to describe two-dimensional shapes. We already said that two-dimensional shapes are plane shapes that can be drawn on a flat surface such as a paper. Okay. Number 2, it has two measurements, length and width. So that's why they're known as two-dimensional or 2D shapes. Okay. Now let's know and understand together the attributes of describing 2D shapes, or in other words, the characteristics of 2D shapes. Okay. Now, the first shape we are going to talk about today is the hexagon. Okay, the hexagon. This is a hexagon. Okay, the hexagon has 6 straight sides. Okay, the first attribute of the hexagon is that it has 6 straight sides. Let's count the straight sides of the hexagon together. This is the first side, the second side, third side, fourth, fifth, and sixth. So again, the hexagon has 6 straight sides. This is called a side. Okay, again, this is called a side. This is the first side of the hexagon. Okay. This is the first attribute of the hexagon. There is another attribute of describing this shape, which is, we can say that the hexagon has 6 corners. Okay, the hexagon has 6 corners or 6 vertices. Okay, so the first attribute is the number of straight sides, and the second attribute is the number of corners or the number of vertices. They both have the same meaning. Okay, let's count or know what do we mean by the word corner. This is the corner. The corner is the point where 2 sides meet. Okay, again, the corner is the point where 2 sides meet. These 2 sides meet at this point. So this is a corner, or this is a vertex. Okay, we say that this is a corner. Okay, let's count the number of vertices or corners together. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the hexagon has 6 vertices as well. Okay, this is the first shape that we are going to talk about in this session. Now let's move on to the other shape, which is the pentagon. Okay, the pentagon has 5 straight sides. Okay, the pentagon has 5 straight sides. These are the 5 sides of the pentagon. This is the first side, second side, third, fourth, and fifth. Okay, so these are the 5 straight sides of the pentagon. The pentagon has 5 corners as well. Okay, let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are the 5 vertices or corners of the pentagon. Okay, so any 5-sided shape is called a pentagon. Any 6-sided shape is called a hexagon. Okay, now let's move on to the other shape that we are going to discuss today also. It is the quadrilateral. Okay, this is the quadrilateral. The quadrilateral has 4 equal straight sides. Okay, 1, this is the first side, 2, 3, and 4. So these are the 4 equal straight sides of the quadrilateral. Why equal? Because the 4 sides of the quadrilateral have the same length, okay? They are all equal. They are all equal. They have the same length, okay? The 4 sides of a quadrilateral have the same length, okay? This is a very important note that you have to keep in mind, okay? The quadrilateral has 4 vertices, okay, or 4 corners. Let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are the 4 corners of the quadrilateral, okay? So again, a quadrilateral has 4 straight or 4 equal straight sides and 4 vertices or 4 corners.